Hey, how's it going everybody? ZxFBusiness here, and welcome to yet another commentary. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I figured I'd tell the story about how I injured my leg. More specifically, how I dislocated my leg. Don't worry, I'm fine. It popped itself right back in after the incident. I've just been kinda limping a few days and using crutches, but hey, it's getting better every day, and I'm feeling great. Mentally, I'm fantastic. Physically, I could be better. For those who follow my Twitter, I've kind of here and there tweeted about my leg and its current state, but I figured I'd fill you in on the mistake that I made. Or, well, it wasn't really on purpose. I didn't want my body to do what it did, but it did. But I figured I'd explain the story and have you guys listen, and I don't know, you might get a kick out of it. So it all started on a Thursday night. I was eating dinner with the family, and we all finished up, and I got a text from my my good friend Hunter. I used to go to school with him a few years back, and then I went to homeschool. But I enjoy in a moment I get to hang out with him. He's a good friend. He's a good friend. So I get a text from him, and he's like, "Hey, you free tonight?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm usually free unless I have a video to edit or I'm planning on streaming." So it tells me there's a senior get-together on the football field, and at first I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm gonna have to go and talk to people I used to go to school with. It's gonna be awkward. And he told me, don't worry, the majority is gonna be band kids. For those who don't know, I was in the band. I played percussion. And it basically made public school tolerable. I could easily connect with all the people that I was in band with. It was just always a great time, and it just, like I said, made it tolerable. So I was like, oh yeah, absolutely, I'm down to clown, my dude. So I decided to call him just because texting can take a little while, and I wanted to get all the details as quick as possible so I could get ready and whatnot. And I call him, ask about, what's the whole dealio, what do I need to do, do I need to bring anything? And he says, yeah, sure, I was gonna bring my lightsaber, and I was wondering if you could bring yours as well. I know, things are already sounding great, I'm bringing in the lightsaber. So I tell him, yeah, sure, I'll bring my lightsaber, heck, I'll even bring my brother's lightsaber so that we can have, we can have a little three-person fight here. So he was like, yeah, that sounds great, and I was like, awesome, I'll get ready and make my way up there. So I grab me and my brother's lightsaber, and I eventually get up there to the football field, and not everyone that was supposed to be there was there, which was okay now that I think about it, because if I had messed up in front of a lot of my good friends, that'd be kind of embarrassing. But it was just a few people. Some I knew, some I didn't know, some I didn't really care to see. But most importantly, Hunter was there, and he made the whole thing fun. It was great to see him. It's always great to see him. Hunter, if you're watching this, I love you, man. So we kind of just hung out there, waited for people to come, and no one was really coming, so me and Hunter were just like, you know what, let's just go mess with some lightsabers. So we kind of separate ourselves from the group, going off to a different part of the field, practicing our own little move sets and trying to copy the moves from the movies and whatnot. And just, having a good time. It's always a good time when someone brings out the lightsabers. One of the other guys from the group come in, and he's like, hey, yo, can I join in on some of this? And we were like, yeah, sure, let's have a three-man fight here. We ended up not having a three-man fight, but we thought of another idea. On the football fields, there's ads everywhere, as, there tends to be on a football field, especially a high school one. And it was this white rectangle. And we were like, you know what, we should have 1v1s, and have a challenge where if you step out of the white, you lose. So you kind of have to scare the other person out of the white, or try and push them back as far as possible. Another rule was if you hit their limb or something, they can't use that limb. For example, if they hit your leg, you can't, you have to stand on one leg, or if they get your arm, you can't use that arm, simple lightsaber etiquette. So me and the other guy, I can't remember his name, we have our own little 1v1 lightsaber duel, and he doesn't really know how to use the lightsaber. He kind of does, but you can tell he's inexperienced. But he got both my legs, so I was kind of there on my knees, and he also cut off my other arm, and then I just kind of said, all right, you know what? And I stabbed myself. I committed seppuku with a lightsaber. And then him and Hunter fought, and Hunter won, I think. And then it was time. It was time for me and Hunter, the most experienced lightsaber users there, to go 1v1 at each other and see who the heck was going to win this. And well, in the end, it's obvious who won. But let me tell you what happened. So me and Hunter both decided that we were going to start off by lunging at each other and doing what we call the move, which is this long set of choreographed moves that we've kind of planned over the years, and we try to think of more things to add to it as we go on. So there me and Hunter are staring each other down, and we both lunge to do this move. Well, little did I expect my leg to bend sideways, my knee going inwards and my foot going out. I feel this, and I hear a slight, and that's when my life flashed before my eyes. I started falling to the ground, and it popped itself back in, and I felt that sharp pain in my knee, and I already knew what happened because this has happened to me before. Granted, last time it wasn't as painful. I wasn't actively moving. I just stepped wrong, and I dislocated my leg and it popped back in. But this time, ooh, it hurt. So I fell, and my friend's laughing at first because he didn't realize what happened. He thought I was trying to pull a fast one and do some kind of like Emperor Palpatine spin thing. But nope, I fell to the ground and I was like, nope, I dislocated my leg. I am in pain. And so he was like, oh crap. So he gets down and he's like, making sure I'm all right and stuff. But I was just fine. I could tell it wasn't broken because I was able to move it slightly, and I'd be in tears if it was broken. If it never broken a bone, I don't want to ever. But yeah, I was kind of just laying there, just with my leg out straight, just hoping the pain somewhat goes away because I had to walk off the field, obviously, and it was a good thing that happened, I guess, because no one else was showing up, and we were kind of just like, you know what? Let's go home. So my friend kind of helped me back to the exit of the football field, and I'm kind of limping a little bit. I can walk on it, but at the current moment, it wasn't so swollen that I couldn't walk on it. So I was all right, kinda. But I got my way up there. Got in the car. My dad was there. I explained the story to him, and he was like, "You don't need to go to the hospital, do you?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm a man. I could do this." So I got home. I took some pain medicine. I kind of just sat there for a little bit, explained the story to my friends, and they had a good laugh. I kind of had a good laugh. And lately, I've just kind of been taking it easy. I've just been laying down, propping my leg up, just letting it go down, and it's definitely gone down. It's feeling a lot better. Also, to those who use crutches, I do not know how you do it daily. Like, Jesus, your arms must be jacked if you have to use that for like a long period of time. Good Lord, how do you do it? But yeah, I'm all fine. We're all good. We all have a good laugh at it. We all have a certain time in our lives where we just mess up, and hey, we're all human. No one's perfect. I'm not really embarrassed about it. Now, granted, if longtime friends were there, I might be a little embarrassed. But again, it happens. What are you gonna do? You gotta roll with the punches, get through it, let it heal up, and hey, you'll be on your way. You'll be golden. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It was nice doing one of these again. I like commentary videos. They're simple, easy to do. You just talk into a microphone, and people hopefully like it. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you really liked it, be sure to push that subscribe button, and maybe that little bell so you get notifications every time I upload. And until the next video, hasta la vista.